Question number 7, Phil Twyford.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is for the Prime Minister. Does he stand by all his statements?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
Was he intentionally misleading the public to cover up his government's failure in housing when he said, and I quote, "The Auckland Council wants the government to enact the unitary plan straight away with no input and no opportunity for Aucklanders to express a view," unquote, given that right now thousands of Aucklanders are having their say on the draft plan, and once it's notified in September, even if his government allows the plan to have legal weight then, the public can do it all again with the government-appointed Board of Inquiry?
Mr Speaker, no. I think there is, without doubt, some consultation that's taking place. A fair bit of it's in relation to the spatial plan, which is, in terms of concepts and vision, the very fine detail I actually do think needs input from Aucklanders.
Supplementary question.
Sorry, I seek leave for the House, Mr Speaker, to table a note from Auckland Council detailing all the public engagement that has so far taken place on the Auckland and unitary plans.
Is it a note that's available easily to other members?
It is not publicly available.
Then I see leave a sort to table that document. Is there any objection? There appears to be none. It can be tabled.
I seek leave of the House to table the provisions in law that guarantee the public rights of appeal even after the plan is given legal weight.
If the member's attempting to table legislation, a law,
yes, because
that is not...
Sir, clearly the Prime Minister hasn't read the Resource Management Act.
Order. It will not be put. Has the member got further supplementaries?
I do.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
How can his statement be true that Auckland Council are saying they are going to intensify and pretty much go within the current metropolitan urban limits and just go straight up, and we are saying you need to go up and out? How can that be true when the Auckland plan says up to 40% of new dwellings will be built on greenfields land?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, because I think it does characterise this, if there is a difference in view, the one where the government's belief is that there should be more greenfield sites available, and Auckland Council is largely of the view it's intensification.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave to table the section of the Auckland plan and the unitary plan that shows the balance of housing type.
That is something that's available to any member. Order. That is not a necessary part of putting leave to table a document. Has the member got a further supplementary?
I do, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
Should Aucklanders conclude that his housing minister has lost the plot, given Nick Smith's statement on Sunday that he and Len Brown are in the same paddock, when just days earlier he was accusing Len Brown of killing the dreams of Aucklanders?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no, I know this will come as a great disappointment to the member, but actually the government and Auckland are working very collaboratively on the issues in relation to Auckland. I know this will come as a great disappointment that we actually want to allow Aucklanders to have input into their plan, and I know this will come as a great shock. But I'm actually confident we'll make great progress on both the issues of housing in Auckland and ensuring that we have a unitary plan which Aucklanders have an opportunity to express their views on.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Phil Twyford.
Does he agree with Kim Campbell of the Employers and Manufacturers Association, who says the government's proposal not to ratify Auckland's unitary plan until 2016-17 will load big costs onto Auckland's ratepayers and hold back Auckland's growth? And how is it that this government has got so offside with such a big cross-section of Aucklanders?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no. I think the member should go and look at a few of the polls.
Question number 8, David Bennett.